What's up, you guys? Welcome back. Today I'm super excited because we're gonna be doing a laid back, old fashioned favorites video. It has been so long since I've done one of these. And recently my makeup routine has changed a lot. I've incorporated a lot of new products. And if you watch me, you know I'm very much a creature of habit. Like, I obviously try a bunch of new makeup for you guys to test it out, to let you know if it's good or not. But I definitely always had my go-to products that I would use on a daily basis when I was getting ready. And so many of them have changed and I have so many good things to share with you. We have makeup, some hair stuff, some skincare, both high-end and a drugstore favorite. So I'm really excited. It's well overdue. So make sure you guys subscribe to my channel if you have not already and click the little bell right next to the subscribe button so you're notified of all my future uploads. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, we need to talk about one of my newest obsessions, and that is the It Cosmetics CC Plus Nude Glow. Oh my goodness. So I have always been a fan of the original CC cream from It Cosmetics. I've always enjoyed that product, gave a great coverage while also having skincare benefits. When this one came out, it blew it out of the water. I love this product so much. I have been using it every single day. It's basically like a more dewy, hydrating version of their original CC cream. So if you tried the original, but you wanted something that's gonna give a really pretty glow to your skin, go get this. I have it on my face today. I have been wearing it every single day. I wear shade neutral medium. It gives a really great coverage to the skin, but also gives the prettiest dewy glow. And even when you set it with powder, which I do always set my complexion products with powder, you still do get a little bit of that glow and luminosity that goes through, and it is just the prettiest thing. It wears beautifully. I'm filming this pretty late in the day. It is 5 right now, 5 p.m. And I had this on since 10 a.m. this morning, and I feel like my skin looks pretty good. I have not touched it up at all. Wears beautifully. It's just perfect, and you could literally wear this for a glam going out look or just every single day on your skin. It does have SPF in it as well. Of course, you do always want to use an additional SPF, but it's great that it has the added SPF. And this is, I believe, I read 98% skincare or something, so it is mostly skincare. So it's helping your skin at the same time. I can't say enough good things about it. You need to try it for yourself if you have not already. If you like glowy, dewy, beautiful skin, you are going to love this. It has been my obsession. Speaking of dewy, glowy skin, I have two favorites from the brand Say. This is a newer brand at Sephora. I hadn't tried a lot of their products, and I tried the Dew blush and was like, what? How have I not tried this? It is so beautiful. I actually have it as my blush today. I'm using the shade Chili, which is my personal favorite shade. So that's what I have on my cheeks. It's basically a cream blush. You know, like any other cream blush, it has a big kind of doe foot like this. But what makes it super different, when you go in and blend this out, it gives the prettiest glow to the skin. It's almost like a blush highlighter hybrid, because it's giving you the pigment of a blush, but then it does give this beautiful glow and luminosity to it. This paired with this together, chef's kiss. Amazing, dewy, glowy, so pretty. But then Say also has this product, which I recently tried and has become a staple in my collection as well. And this is their glowy super gel. So I actually use this as primer. And what I like is it's basically like a liquid highlight. There's a lot of liquid highlights on the market, but what makes this one to me super different, I'm using shade Sun Glow. So it is more of a bronzy, deeper shade, but when you blend it in, it's like a moisturizer consistency. It's very hydrating, and again, feels like a gel. The only thing I will say with this one is it is heavily scented. The blush has no scent to it at all. This one definitely does have a scent. If you're sensitive to scent, I would say to maybe skip this. For me, it has not made my skin break out or anything, so that's normally just my biggest concern when it comes to scent, that it might make me break out, but I've been using this pretty much every day on my face as a primer, and I have not broken out for the past month to month and a half. But it gives the prettiest glow, adds a little bit of a bronzy tint, but also helps to hydrate the skin. So many other liquid bronzers don't have any hydrating aspect to them. So I really liked that with this. And it feels nice and cooling when you put it on. It's also really nice if you just wanna wear this on no makeup days to bronze up the skin a little bit and give your skin a little glow without actually putting on a foundation, concealer, or anything like that. Super beautiful product. So those three have kind of been my trifecta of complexion products. I just can't get enough of them. I'm super into the glowy, dewy skin, and they are so beautiful. And I am wearing all three on my face today. Pretty much everything we talk about today, I have on my face so you guys can see what it looks like. Okay, up next we need to shift gears to some lashes. So I went crazy and ordered a bunch of half lashes off of Amazon. In the past year, half lashes have just been my obsession. They're so much easier to put on. You don't have to worry about them really popping off, because I feel whenever I wore full lashes, they would only ever pop off in my inner corners just because I have a watery eye, where when I do the half lashes like I have on today, They never pop off because they're always like secure on the outer part of my eye. I just love them, but they're kind of hard to find like in store. So I was just like buying lashes and cutting them up, and that can just get to be a pain. And a lot of times they're not like exactly symmetrical, so then it would look weird. So went to my trusty friend Amazon, ordered a bunch of accent or half lashes, and these two have been my absolute favorite. I actually ordered like 5 or 6 different pairs, so I can link all of them down below, but these are the ones that I'm wearing today. And all of these came in a 5-pack, so I just have used a lot of them, but they came in a 5-pack and they were all under $10. I think most were around $7 to $8 for all 5. So these are the ones that I'm wearing on my lashes today. They give like a really pretty kind of cat eye effect to the eyes. Love them. And then I also really like these ones. They're a little bit more fluttery and wispy, and they kind of curl up a little bit more and look a little bit more natural if this is like a little too much for you. But overall, I absolutely love them. Super easy to wear, to use, and super affordable. So I can link all of the Amazon half lashes that I've tried down below that have worked for me, because I love them, and I don't even know if I'm gonna go back to wearing full lashes. I'm sure, like, you know, at some point I will certainly wear full lashes, but I'm definitely on the half lash kick right now, and I just love the way that they look, and they're so much easier. Also want to give a special shout out to the Kiss Lash Glue Liner. This is the only thing I use to apply it. I just draw this like a regular eyeliner on my upper lash line and then press the lash right onto it, and it's perfect. It's basically like an eyeliner lash glue hybrid, and it works so well with the half lashes, or if you use full lashes as well. So I really don't use the regular lash glue much anymore because I'm always using this. So another product favorite for sure. Also super affordable. You can normally get these on Amazon for like $6 to $7. So love that. Okay, up next we need to talk about 2 skincare products. These are both from Isntree. I want to thank them so much for partnering with me on this section of today's video. But if you guys know me, you know that my skin is definitely on the drier side. And so I am constantly on the hunt for products that are going to give me hydration. And I came across their hyaluronic acid water essence. And this has helped my skin barrier and to boost my hydration so much. It's very lightweight too, which is nice because I like to use this in the morning, and sometimes super hydrating serums can be too much for me to use during the day because they sit on top of the skin, and then like if you try and put makeup on top, it just looks crazy. But it's a light serum that actually really packs a nice hydration, and it just morphs into the skin like a gel. It has no scent or anything to it. It has not made me break out, and feels so nice going on the skin. So how I use this is I'll cleanse my skin, then I'll go in with this, then I'll follow up with a moisturizer. So you kind of use it right in between there. It absorbs into the skin super quickly, so you don't have to wait a long time for it to soak in. And it has 8 different types of hyaluronic acid. And so I've really been liking this. And then they also have a sunscreen that has hyaluronic acid in it, which is a really cool combo. And this is their hyaluronic acid watery sun gel. It's SPF 50, and when you see how fast this morphs into the skin, like I have never used a sunscreen that morphs into the skin as quick as this one. Like that took like 2 seconds of me working it in. You can apply it and it will soak into your skin super fast. Does not feel sticky at all. Doesn't leave a white cast. It has a very lotion-like texture, but also feels nice and hydrating, which I like, and does not sting the eyes either. So I'm very picky when it comes to my sunscreens, especially my face sunscreens, because so many can just feel thick or leave a weird white cast on your face. This one is really great. You can get all of their products on Amazon, so I will link them down below. And their products are cruelty-free as well, which is awesome. So definitely check them out on Amazon. Like I said, I will link them down below for you guys to check out all their products, but these 2 are my faves. Okay, I have a lot of lip products, so I'm like, we need to go through these, and they are all drugstore, which is super exciting. So first one that I want to talk about, if you follow me on Instagram or TikTok, you've probably heard me rave about this already, but the Physicians Formula Watermelon Sugar Lip Glosses are my favorite, and I believe these are limited edition. So if you want them, definitely go out and look for them. There's 3 different shades. This one is in the shade Juicy, which is my personal favorite. It just gives the most pretty, juicy, glossy look to the lips. I obviously do have lip gloss on right now, but I'm gonna go on top of it with this to show you. Or actually, I have this lip gloss on right now. So I'm just putting a little bit more on so you guys can really see. But the color I feel like is so perfect for like spring and summer. It's bold without being like super bold. Like it just reminds me of like a jelly, glossy lip. I love it. These smell incredible. They smell just like watermelon. They are not sticky at all, very smooth formula, but still give that really juicy, glossy look to the lips. So I really, really like these. If you don't like the brighter kind of pop of color, the other 2 they have are more neutral, a little bit lighter shades. I do like those as well. This one is just my personal favorite for spring and summer, and I have been wearing it on my lips nonstop. Pairs really nicely over pretty much any nude lipstick and give the prettiest look to the lips. Another lip product that I really like, these are very different than the Physicians Formula lip glosses. These are newer from L'Oreal, and these are their Glow Paradise Lip Balm in Gloss. So it's kind of like a weird name, and I was kind of like, okay, what are these gonna be like? And they really are a hybrid in between a lip gloss and a lip balm. So I'm gonna go in, my personal favorite, I love all three of these shades. The one I use most is this one though, it's Rosy Utopia, but I also like Pristine Pink and Porcelain Petal, but I'm gonna show you what this looks like on the lips. I'm gonna wipe this off. It has a cool kind of doe foot, and you apply it on and it really feels like a lip balm, like some sort of lip treatment, not like a lip gloss or anything at all. Definitely like a much lighter feeling, but it gives you that bit of pigment and color, and they're super hydrating to the lips, which I really like. I do get dry lips. They're not sticky at all. They do have hyaluronic acid in them, which is really nice. So on a daily basis, when I'm not wearing a ton of makeup, I just wanna have something on my lips. I love reaching for these because they give me a little bit of color, but they're also nourishing my lips. Like I don't wanna go in with a full lip gloss moment if I have like no other makeup on. I'll apply a little bit of Pristine Pink as well so you guys can see that. This one's a lighter one, but they're very sheer. They're not gonna be like super crazy pigmented or anything like that, but feel super nourishing to the lips, give a little bit of color, and are really, really pretty. So these have definitely been a favorite of mine as well. And you can normally get these on Amazon for about $7, but they do have them in store at most drugstores. They are a newer product, but I did see them at my local Target. And then the last lippy that I have is this one from NYX. This is the This Is Juice Gloss. So it's an electrolyte infused lip gloss. I really like it in the shade Pomegranate Clout. It's like a bright kind of almost like orange shade. Again, I'm gonna take this off and put it on so I can show you guys. So many different lippies going on today, but I've had a lot of good favorites. This one also, again, not gonna be like super pigmented. Just gonna give a glossy look to the lips with a little bit of color. I love the applicator on this. It has like a doe foot applicator. Super easy to apply. This also feels very hydrating to the lips. Not sticky at all and gives a nice juicy kind of glossy look. This isn't as glossy as the Physicians Formula Watermelon Sugar. I feel like this is kind of in between the two products that I just showed you guys, but looks really pretty on its own or layered on top of another lipstick. And this does come in a bunch of different colors. This one is just my personal favorite, but there's a huge range of colors in this product from NYX. And this one also does have a little bit of a plumping effect to the lips where the other two do not, but this one definitely gives you a little bit of that like plump feeling, which is nice if you like that in your glosses. Okay, I'm gonna switch gears to a hair product. So I have been the biggest fan of Tresemme hairspray for such a long time. It's like an OG. My mom used it growing up, and then I started to use it once I got older. I really like this line though, the compressed micro mist. I used to just use like the bigger like standard bottle of this, which is different. It's not the compressed micro mist, whatever that means. But I like these ones a lot because especially as we get like more humidity and stuff in New Jersey, it's super humid in the summer. If I curl my hair and go outside, it'll be straight in 5 minutes. When it gets super humid, my hair holds a curl a lot less. So I always need a hairspray to keep my hair in place, but my biggest pet peeve is when I spray hairspray on my hair and then it gets that like crunchy, hard feeling to it. And I definitely spray a lot of hairspray because I want my hair to last, but I hate when the hair still doesn't have like movement to it, where I feel like this is the perfect in between. It really helps to lock the hairstyle in. It's gonna help your hair hold its style, but your hair is still gonna look like regular hair and like actually move when the wind blows. It's not gonna look like crunchy, but it does have a good hold. I get the number 4. I think there is a number 5, which is like the most hold, and then there are ones less than that, but this is kind of like the perfect one that works for my hair, under like $5 or $6 depending on where you get it, and has a very natural finish. Like you're not gonna look like you have hairspray in your hair, and it also doesn't really smell like that like hairspray smell either, which is nice. Another complexion favorite that I've really been liking, and it's so funny because when this first came out I was kind of like, oh, another Porefessional, like Benefit's back at it again. Like it's like Urban Decay has so many different like naked products, where I feel like Benefit, they have so many different Porefessional products, but dang, this one really knocked my socks off because I am not the biggest fan of the original Porefessional from Benefit. I didn't hate the product or anything, but it was never like a staple in my collection, and I do really love pores filling primers. And this one is, I feel like everything just like fills in the gaps that the original Porefessional I felt had. This feels super hydrating on the skin. It almost feels like a gel consistency when you apply it, and fills in your pores and really blurs out the skin, but also feels hydrating and really nice on your skin. So I really do like this, especially if you have like a lot of texture or enlarged pores. I think this is a really great product and has definitely been a primer that I've been loving, because the more glowy products that I use, I do also need to make sure that I'm like filling in my pores and kind of doing something to smooth over my texture before going on top with like a glowy type product. And this is like the perfect combo for that. So, ooh, I'm throwing it. but really been loving this. And last but certainly not least, I have this little NARS palette. It's a little dirty because it's been with me, but this is the NARS Summer Unrated palette. I feel like they've come out with this more than just this year, but I could be wrong about that. If you are traveling this summer, I feel like this is the perfect complexion palette to bring with you. They do have a lighter version of this one as well, but this has the NARS Orgasm X blush in it, which is my personal favorite. I have it on top of the Dew cream blush that I wore today. It gives a really pretty pink pop to the cheeks. I've really been loving like more intense blush, and so it's just a little bit more of a pigmented, brighter NARS Orgasm blush if you're familiar with that super popular one from them. And then it does have a bronzer. This is the NARS Casino bronzer. So it's just a matte bronzer. I use it to contour. You could bronze your skin with it as well though, but it is matte, so it will work to sculpt out the skin, and these two together are just beautiful and I love this. So this has definitely been in my makeup bag, just using them both, because even though I use cream bronzer and cream blush, I do like to set it in place with a powder product, just like I would with like my foundation and concealer. So this has definitely been a favorite of mine. I know NARS isn't like the cheapest brand, like it's definitely more at a high-end price point, but I do love these, pigmented and really beautiful, and do think that they're worth the money. All right, you guys, so that is everything. Thank you so much for watching. I will have everything that we talked about linked down below in the description box, so definitely check there, and I will see you guys very soon in my next video. Bye.